Welcome to Audi MedCup TV and day 3 of the first event in Cascais. We've had some really dramatic racing out there today. Winds topping about 25 knots, men overboard, penalties, it's all been happening out on the water. And today, to join me in the studio to chat a little bit about that is from Bribon, Ignacy Trier, and
Hello.
from Bigamist, we have Renato Conde. And guys, it's been a tough day out there. You're exhausted, are you feeling a bit battered? Ignacy?
Well, I'm salty, I'm wet, and tired. Has been an exciting day outside there. The first race has been amazing, has been great. Sailing around 20 knots. Personally, on Bribon, we did fantastic race. We did not make a great start, but we did a good recovery in the first upwind. So we positioned our boat in second place in the top mark and very close to Quantum. And we follow Quantum all the race, trying to, expecting from them any mistake to pass them, but they raced just perfectly, and we could not pass them. Second race has been more dramatic for us.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely a difficult day out there. But before we get into the racing, before racing today, we had a very special guest join us. We've already had the actor Jean Reno here this week and the German supermodel Eva Padberg, but a big fan of sailing, a big fan of the Audi MedCup, and a very big star joined us in the village today.
The Audi MedCup attracts some of sport's most famous faces. Today, it was a legend from the football world. Portugal's Luis Figo came to the Audi MedCup village and had a crash course in sailing on board one of the new Soto 40s. Figo is the godfather of the Portuguese boat 22, and today had his first experience of sailing such a machine.
Well, for me it's the first experience in this kind of event. I come to give some support to the Portuguese team. I think for us Portuguese, our traditional is or was always in contact with the sea, so it's very important that a Portuguese team can be included on this kind of events.
During his career, Figo represented Barcelona, Real Madrid and Inter Milan. Even now, he remains committed to professional sport at its highest level.
Well, after a while we did manage to drag all the fans away from Figo and get the attention back to sailing, and Cascais really turned on the conditions today. As we said before, about 25 knots we got out there today, really spectacular racing. Ignacio, I just want to ask you about, I mean, we've got 7 new boats in the fleet this year out of 8 in the TP52 fleet. We've sort of seen how they're going to develop, I mean, over the last couple of days. What's your initial reaction to how they're going, and have we really seen the best out of them out there today?
Well, I mean, we are the oldest boat on the fleet, but honestly, I think our boat is still fast and competitive. It's more about the team, more than the boat. If we do a good start and we race well, we are there. Yesterday we won a race. Today we finished second in one race, so the boat is there. I mean, to have a new boat always is a small advantage, but it's advantage that I think we hope that we're gonna be able to cover with our knowledge of the boat and our experience. So we're happy with our boat, even if it's not a new boat.
Yeah, okay then, well these things do go lightning fast out on the water, so let's take a look at the action of the TP52 fleet from day 3.
Day 3 of the Audi MedCup saw blustery conditions meet the fleet once again as they raced for the Trophée de Cascais. Plenty of great sailing, plenty of sunshine, plenty of wind, plenty of waves and plenty of great rides. The champion of the day was Quantum Racing, with 2 firsts to follow on from a win in the last race of the day before. They really dominated, leading round every mark of every race. Short tacking on the way up to the weather mark, Quantum controlled the fleet perfectly, keeping Audi Azura sailing team at bay and container as well. But probably the most dramatic incident of the day was when the lifeline broke on Synergy, dropping 3 of the sailors into the Atlantic, where they had to swim to the jury boat to be rescued before they were put back on board the boat. But it was a champagne sailing day for Quantum. Really dominating, in control, and very, very confident.
Confident sailing from Ed Beard today, leading from start to finish, and the American boat now leads the charge on the leaderboard, 3 points ahead of German boat Container. Audi sailing team coming into third, Synergy in behind, and Bribon in fifth place. And I guess, Ignacio, the thing about the TP52 fleet is, though, as we've seen so many in past seasons, is that even if you are in fifth place out of 8 boats, just one good race can really catapult you into the lead again, can't it?
Well, in fact, today, the second race, we got 2 consecutively penalties from the umpire. We have been a little bit surprised, but this is
well,
more...
tell us about that. What exactly happened?
You see, we had a soccer player today,
yeah.
Okay? And now this looks like soccer. The umpire gives you a yellow card or red card and his perception, and you accept it. You know, it's like... the second one has been a little bit strange, the second penalty. And they explain us, they give us a second penalty because they think the infraction we did was in purpose. So it's a lot to discuss about that and a lot to argue, but this is not the moment now and it's not the place. Okay. But what I want to say is if we don't got that penalties, we could easily finish second or third in the second race because we was in second in that moment. We finished last after the penalties. That means in this moment we're gonna be fourth, very close to the third. So yeah, in one day everything can change. Tomorrow is the offshore race, has extra points. We're gonna cross the fingers, try to win that one, and we're gonna be in the front of the fleet again.
Yeah, well, so much happened in the TP52 fleet today. We could talk all day about it, but it was a very exciting day of racing in the Soto 40s too. Let's take a look at the action from day 2 of the Soto 40 class.
They're not sailing a little bit too deep.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The spinnaker goes behind the mainsail and collapses. But it's always so much easier to be here watching.
Armchair admirals, they call us. As the navigators just call the ley line. Time to go for a jibe. He's only got one turn on that spinnaker.
Nice wing and wing here. Did you see that? The spinnaker fell on one side, the mainsail on the other side. It should make their life a little bit easier. It didn't.
Look at that. That's fantastic. Does that make me envious? 20 knots.
Woo! That's seriously fast, Marcus, on a 40-footer.
The Soto 40 fleet had fantastic racing as well. Really enjoying the fresh conditions downwind. Plenty of control problems and plenty of score. Patagonia from Argentina won the first race of the day. Iberdrola, having won both races yesterday, proving that they are definitely beatable. The last race of the day saw a few incidents when the wind really freshened up. Here's Patagonia broaching and losing control. But all's well that ends well. Bigamist, the Portuguese boat, winning the second race of the day and staying in second place overall.
Some seriously fast racing out there today. We've had 3 winners from 4 races so far, and it's just proving how difficult it's going to be to get ahead. At the moment, as it stands, Iberdrola is leading the charge in the Soto 40 class on 6 points, followed by the local boat Bigamist. And from Bigamist we have Renato here, and I just want to speak to you about today. I mean, that was pretty exciting, getting up to 20 knots. How exciting are these boats to race?
It's like a big laser. It's a very fun boat. It's an easy boat. It's not a complex boat like a TP52. It's very easy. We don't have a lot of sails to change and think about it. It's a very cool boat. Yeah, cool and faster.
And you won the second race of the day. How exciting was that to win effectively on your home waters?
Yeah, we expect this result after the first race, but it's a little difficult to catch, but it's very good for us. We need it because we need to catch the way to win the race. It's I think we try to do it. Yeah.
Now
Almost there.
you've switched from the TP52s last season to the Soto 40s.
Yeah.
What are the big differences there?
The grinding, the big difference. Yeah, grind. You don't have the big guys to help you. If you want to pull the sail, you need to do it by hand. And I think it's the big difference. I think. Yeah.
Do you think this class is going to be really successful? Do you think it's going to take off?
Yeah, because I have all the points to be a good boat on the MedCup, because every kind of things on the boat. It's easy, it's faster, it's a beautiful boat. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, well, we've got another 2 races in the Soto 40 class tomorrow, and of course the coastal race to look forward to in the TP52s. Looking ahead to conditions, pretty much the same as today from the north-northwesterly direction, and maybe a little bit lighter, so perfect for the coastal race. We will be live on Audi MedCup TV from 12:55 onwards. That's local time and GMT. Thanks for joining us this evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow.